If you are visiting St. Augustine and you're looking for something different, this this is a new one to me. So I was doing my real job and I stopped off at an office and I asked them, what on earth is going on next door? And apparently St. Augustine has a mosquito museum. Off of Agricultural Center Drive, there's a little road called, I believe it's EOC Drive. You'll find the Anastasia Mosquito Control District Disease Vector Educational Center, or Education Center. And apparently this is a mosquito museum. First off, there's a playground. I have no idea how this is going to be on the inside, but let's go check this out. Leave it to Florida to have a museum dedicated to mosquitoes. And of all things, it's St. Augustine. Before I go into the actual museum, I see caution, beehives ahead. Buzzy, busy honeybees. So this is actually near and dear to me personally because my father had a little honeybee farm, if you will, or he had a bunch of them at one point. So this is very small compared to what the farmers have. I don't know if you can see the actual bees there buzzing around. What's behind the fence? It says, like any other living creature, honeybees require food, water, and shelter to sustain their colony year-round. If you don't know, there's been a issue over the last 10 years with honeybees disappearing. We haven't heard about it as of late. I'm not sure if it's become under control or not, but that was a real issue for a while. And just so you know, this is right off of Interstate 95 and State Road 16. Like I said, it's off of Agricultural Center Drive. Okay. Here we go. I'm going into the Mosquito Museum. It's closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, and it's open 10 to 5 the rest of the week. How are you? Good. I heard about this.
So how'd you hear about us? I'll give you a stand.
I stopped next door, and they told me about it. I've never been here, so
I'll give
I'm
you a
like,
stand. All right.
I'm really surprised at this.
We've only been at the beginning. There's so much more to see. This first section talks about mosquito habitats and food sources.
Okay.
So there's about 3,500 species of mosquitoes worldwide. Florida has about 80 species. The United States about 200. Per county, we average like 40 species. Now, do you know what a disease vector is?
I do not.
You do not. What's your guess?
I really don't know.
That's okay. That's what we're here to learn for, right? So a vector is basically a disease vector. It's basically an organism that carries a pathogen or germ from one area. Like it bites an animal, then bites another one, and it transfers that disease.
Okay.
So malaria can't be caught by someone coughing or being contaminated by them. It has to be through a mosquito bite.
Right.
Explore. If you have any questions, we're always here to answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
It tells us all about where the mosquitoes live. It will light up each one of the spots. This is a very interactive, cool little thing. And this is free. It lights up. Oh, we have a little fake gator down there. Seriously, of all my time living in this area, I never knew about this. Can you find me? Flip the panel to learn more. That was loud. And oh boy, we have live mosquitoes. That's just, I am wanting to smack every part of my body right now. Holy cow. That is so not cool. Oh my gosh. What species is this? Anastasia Mosquito Control District raises one species of mosquito per insectary. Currently, this is the elephant mosquito. The only known non-blood feeding mosquito. So that one doesn't bite. It's just annoying. Very interesting. Holy cow, this is really amazing. Okay. Spin again. Okay. There we go. Seriously, if you have kids, you're visiting St. Augustine, looking for something free and fun and interesting, holy cow, this is great. West Nile. Oh, these are virus identifiers. West Nile virus, dog heartworm, and malaria. Who ever thought you could make something about a virus interesting? This is really a surprise. I think more people that live in St. Augustine should know about this thing. Touch the disease name to learn more. Let's say Zika. Huh. Wow. So it started in Uganda in the 40s and came to the United States in 2015. Singapore, France. This is really fascinating. Of course, Florida. It is geared towards kids, but as a 56-year-old, I am impressed. Everything's very interactive, and it's clean. Oh my goodness, it's clean. So, evidence board. Wow. The perps. The perps, that's hilarious. Seriously, St. Augustine, surprised me today. Looks like they have a little show that they do at some point. I'm guessing that's for school groups. Oh, this is cool. I've got to bring my son here. I have a little interactive helicopter thing. That's super cool. Again, this is free. Ooh, ant farm. Oh, it's under construction. I guess now's the goodest time of ever to let you know that if you're enjoying this, you should subscribe to the channel.
Nice job. And we are on the ground. Mosquito base 8 Mike Charlie is on the go for east for a surveillance mission.
Now that footage right there, you see, that is actually where I'm at. I am right on the other side of that lake right there, right now. This is super cool.
Beach inside, start a right turn and let's lose some altitude. Roger, right turn and descending. Sounds good. Yes, it does.
Holy cow. All the bees.
Right turn into Matanzas Inlet.
That is a live bee exhibit. So on both sides, it sure is. These are honeybees, and so they are creating honey. I know that I'm going to miss some of the exhibit as I walk through, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew. If you visit St. Augustine, you've got to come here. Oh, wow. Okay. As I start to head out, I just want to thank you guys for following me on this. This area looks rather creepy. It's seriously not. So if you're looking at this thinking this area is, scary, it's not. Arthropods hide in unexpected places. Touch the spider, then peek inside of the holes. Okay. They do a great job of educating here. Ring the doorbell.
The Museum of Vertebrate Zoology at UC Berkeley has mastered the art of preserving dead things. They call this the Library of Life. It's an enormous collection, providing future generations of researchers a window back in time. But specimens don't look like this when we get them.
Okay, this is cool. This place goes on and on. And so much of this is interactive. Bees, wasps, ant, and sawflies. Oh, my mother loved butterflies. She would have loved this. I would say if you read most of what you see in here, or if you do most of the interactive activities, you could be here for quite a while. Here it is. Free admission. Disease Vector Education Center. The Mosquito Museum. Really, this is awesome. Well, I talked to them on the way out, and they told me that if you were to read everything that's in there, it takes over 2 hours to do the museum. So if you're looking for something really different and cool to do, come to the St. Augustine Mosquito Museum, also known as the Disease Vector Educational Center. And for the kids, there's a playground. Thanks for watching.